What's up, guys? It is Monday, November 18th, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 870,953. TikTok, next block. Michael Saylor and MicroStrategies are taking over the game, guys. I watched the whole interview today with Michael Saylor and Patrick Bet-David. He also had one today with Natalie Brunell. I think it was taped a few days ago. I didn't get a chance to watch that whole thing, but I'm telling you, Michael Saylor is going to be orange pilling a lot of people. And if you look at Patrick Bet-David, and I know he has some Bitcoin, let's just say I think he's going to get some more after that interview. And Patrick Bet-David is no dummy. I think that interview is going to get a lot of traction, and the clips and the shorts from that is going to do well. For those of you that don't know, who have been living under a rock, MicroStrategies and Michael Saylor bought another 51,000 plus Bitcoin. That puts them over 331,000, I believe, 200 total Bitcoin. My goodness, man. And this ain't BlackRock, because BlackRock, I believe, has 420 something thousand or something like that, or more. I think they have more than that. But BlackRock doesn't own them. Okay, BlackRock is holding them for their customers in their portfolios. They're managing, they're asset managers. Michael Saylor, the company, has over 331,000 Bitcoin. Okay. If you guys don't see what's coming with this guy and this company, I don't know what to tell you, man. I believe right now Donald Trump is the most powerful man in the universe, like He-Man. But I think Michael Saylor is going to be coming up on him in the next couple cycles, Bitcoin and election cycles. And speaking of Donald Trump, real quick, have you noticed the mainstream media has done like a 180 on him? Not quite a 180. These people are so fucking phony. The Morning Joe, okay, Joe Scarborough and his stupid ass wife went to visit Mar-a-Lago. I think it was Friday, and they went and kissed the ring, you know. And these are the two people. I don't think anybody has talked more crap. Maybe Joy Reid and Pat, Rachel Maddow, aka Pat from Saturday Night Live. Maybe they have, but in the morning time, no one talks more crap. Maybe The View does, maybe, than these people about Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is playing 4D chess, man. He's doing the 48 powers of law, okay? 48 laws of power, where he basically keeps his friends close and his enemies closer. No one's going to be more loyal to you than an enemy that's defeated. Okay, that's just what it is. And a lot of people are like, well, why would he let him come to Mar-a-Lago? Talking about Trump letting these, evil people come. Because Joe Scarborough is just crazy. It's just him and his wife are crazy. She was the one a couple weeks ago saying that women are going to die if Donald Trump became president. The reason he's keeping them close is because, again, no one's going to be more loyal to you than your enemies. Look at Ricky Rubio. Ricky Rubio was a never-Trumper. A lot of people, Ted Cruz was a never-Trumper. And speaking of never-Trumpers, what's that pretty girl's name on The View that sits on the end that used to always kiss Sonny Holston's butt? I forget her name, the pretty one. She's supposed to be a conservative, and now she is going off on Sonny Holston, pushing back against Trump. And the reason she's doing it, and I'll get back to Joe Scarborough in a second. The reason why she's doing that because she knows that there's no lane for her anymore, right? The Republican never-Trumpers, they're a very, very small slice of the pie. People like Nikki Haley and Dick Cheney's daughter, Liz Cheney, and stuff like that. Nobody cares about what they say. And people like that have to understand, these never-Trumper, quote-unquote, conservatives. There's nothing conservative about her. I guess she's being conservative now. Her and Anna Navarro. Is that you're not going to be accepted by anything. The only reason you're on these lefty shows because you have one thing in common. You hate Trump. They don't care about your views. They don't care about anything. They want to use you so they can say, hey, even this person doesn't like Trump. And they're a Republican. But as you can see, when they lost the election, the Democrats, they don't need them anymore. They don't need people like Anna Navarro and Nikki Haley and Liz Cheney and the pretty girl on The View. So now with the rumors of The View wanting, a couple of conservatives on there, I think she's saying, you know what, in order for me to stay on the show or do what I need to do, I picked the wrong side, and now I'm going to go and not necessarily kiss the ring of Donald Trump, which I think she will later on, but be a little bit more conservative and actually push back on stupid ass Sonny Holston. I cannot stand that woman. Her what's her name? I always want to call her Oprah Winfrey. Whoopi stupid ass Goldberg. You heard about this story in with the bakery. I know you guys did. Basically saying, oh, they didn't give me my stuff because I'm a Democrat and they're Republican. These people are so stupid. I hope they sue the hell out of her. But anyways, back to Joe Scarborough and his dumbass wife. These people are so fake and so phony, man. They're grifters. You know what I mean? They used to love Donald Trump before he became president. Loved him. And Donald Trump said, you know what? I'll bring him back on board and stuff like that. Because again, being a Trump hater and saying he's a fascist and a dictator and a Nazi and his followers are Nazis, that's just not going to work. Everything they've thrown at him has made him stronger. So they decided, well, our ratings are in the tank, so we got to go ahead and kiss the ring, and they did that. And I think Trump is smart for it. I really do. I know a lot of people don't like it, and a lot of the lefties and the people with TDS doesn't like that. Joe and his stupid ass wife did that, but hey, it is what it is. And the mainstream media, again, I wouldn't trust them as far as I can throw them. Don't get me wrong, but if they don't do this, now I'm not saying you have to kiss Donald Trump's ass, but they at least can't be so Trump deranged. They got to move towards the center because that's just not going to work, and nobody wants to hear it anymore. You know what I mean? And again, more than half of the country has told you that they don't want to hear it, and you're disenfranchising or saying, hey, we don't want more than half of the country to watch our show while we be Trump deranged and everything we said was wrong. All our predictions, all our freaking polls, everything we said was wrong. And nobody trusts you. The trust in the media is at an all-time low, and they know they have to change that and be friends with Trump in order to do that. But back to Michael Saylor. This guy is unbelievable what he's doing with MicroStrategies. And people are going to be talking about this guy for hundreds of years in the future. I'm telling you what he's doing. He will be the most powerful man in the world. He will be the richest man in the world. He'll have the most influence. I believe he's 10 years older than me. I believe he's 59 or 60, something like that. So, he'll be around for a while, and he's in good shape and stuff like that. But the things that he's doing in the not just the way he buys Bitcoin and his philosophies, but how he articulates it. The guy is so freaking out of this world. He's another alien. I call people like extraterrestrials or aliens. He's one of them. Him, Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, these people are on a whole nother plateau than all of us. And when you hear Michael Saylor talking about Bitcoin, you already know that he's just on another plane. And for them to have that much Bitcoin, they have 1.25%, 1.5%, something like that of the total supply. And he's going to buy more. And at this rate, because he announced that he's going to buy 42 billion in the next 3 years, he's killing that in the first week or two. He's going to buy way more than 42 billion at this rate if he keeps it up. So, wow. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, guys, there's a reason he's buying this. You know what I mean? He's buying it because it's the hardest money in the world. It is the apex predator of all money. And when you hear him in the interview, he talks very highly of Satoshi Nakamoto, and he basically said he gave us the only perfect money that's ever been created, and he's right. You can't debase it. You can't, it's incorruptible money. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I go so hard. I buy every hour on the hour, guys. I really do. And for those of you in the back that weren't paying attention, I'm going to name that money in a minute. And for you who haven't watched my videos, and I got some new subscribers, thanks for coming on. And also, I want to give a shout out to Jor from 88 Sats Radio. This guy's been giving me he's gave me 1 or 2 or 3 shout outs on his channel. I really appreciate him, man. It's crazy to see a guy that I look up to in the space and I watch a lot, putting me on his channel. It's weird because I'm just a guy just watching a video, and all of a sudden I'm seeing my face on his channel. It's crazy. So, Jor, I appreciate it, man. And anytime you come to Vegas, you come holler at me, man. Seriously. But this money that the great Satoshi Nakamoto sacrificed his life for, basically, and left it for us, and didn't take a Bitcoin for his own self, has got to be commended for that. And for those of you who haven't watched my old videos, I'll go back and watch them. I talk a lot about this money, especially in Satoshi Saturdays. And before you watch them, I want to give you a little hint on what it is. Before I say that, make sure you click the links below. There are a lot of links that I have. I'm not talking about just referral links and helping out the channel. I'm talking about there's links in there that show you different websites that can help you with this money, and you can put them on your desktop or something like that. But again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, before you watch my videos, here's a little hint about this money. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.